Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hope all is well. We are soon embarking on the holy holiday of Chanukah. Tonight, in just a few minutes at sunset, in about less than an hour, we will officially be in the holiday of Chanukah, where I am right now. This is a very, very special 8-day holiday that we should all be preparing for. And this holiday is where we celebrate the victory of the Jewish people over the mighty Greeks, the Syrian Greeks, who wanted to uproot us, remove us from our connection to our Father in heaven, to God Almighty. And this is very interesting because what we are celebrating, where we will light the holy Menorah, as you see behind me on the whiteboard, we'll be lighting the holy Menorah, one candle tonight, and the middle candle, which is the shamash that you'll use to light the other candles. By the way, I'm going to post an article below which has the details of the holiday of Hanukkah that you guys should definitely read for yourself. If you're Jewish, it's a mitzvah. If you're Jewish, you have to light the candles tonight. So you should check out that article. Now, a bit of history. What are we celebrating? So, the Syrian Greeks, led by Antiochus, they desired to uproot the Jews from their connection to God. Now, this is very interesting because they did not necessarily desire to kill the Jewish people. They didn't want to kill them. They respected the Jewish people. The Greeks found them very wise and very learned and very smart and very admirable in many ways, but they couldn't accept that they had a connection to God. They said, it's okay to learn Torah, you can learn Torah, it's fine, but not to connect to God. You learn it just to become smart, like any other wisdom. The Greeks were very into education and scholarship. They said, learn the Torah, it's a very wise document, but don't learn it because it's connecting you to God. Learn it just to become smart and to become educated. So they couldn't handle this idea of connection to God, serving God, belief in God. It was beyond their pay grade. So they desired to remove the Jewish people from their connection to God. Meaning, you can study Torah, you can be wise, but you can't keep the mitzvahs, you can't follow the commandments of God, you can't do anything associated with serving God. And this is really the essence of Hanukkah, is that a Jew is connected to God no matter what. It is his life force, just like a fish in the ocean. You say, be a fish, just don't be in the water. You have no more fish. We Jews are fish in the ocean of God. And Torah is our energy and our water and our oxygen. And the mitzvahs as well. And we don't just study Torah to be smart, which it definitely makes you a person more knowledgeable and wiser by learning Torah, but that's not our goal. It's one of the effects and one of the results of Torah, but our goal is to serve God, meaning even when we learn Torah that we completely don't understand, we do it to connect to God, and we try to understand it, but not for our own wisdom, but for serving God. And that shows the beauty of a Jew, is that even if you don't kill him physically, you kill him spiritually, you try to remove the Torah from him, try to remove his mitzvahs from him or her, it's worse than death. So yes, you can say, look, at least they didn't want to kill the Jews. They didn't say, we have to kill the Jews. They said, just don't practice Judaism. Don't keep Shabbos, don't put on film, don't have a beard, don't wear tzitzis, don't pray. You'll live. Just be like everyone else. We're not racist against anyone. We're not, we're not trying to kill every Jew. No. Just don't practice Judaism. Don't serve God. You can learn Torah, you can be wise, you can be smart. We're into that. Just don't serve God. That was their goal. And that was worse than death, because a spiritual death is infinitely greater than a physical death, because our soul is a part of God, and to remove that divine particle from its source is worse than death. So this is what we celebrate, the great victory of the Jewish people over the mighty Greeks, a tiny little army the Maccabees were able to take on the world superpower and put them down and take them out and liberate the Holy Land. Obviously with the miracle of God Almighty, with the help of God. And that's the first miracle. The second miracle we celebrate is the main miracle of Hanukkah that we commemorate and celebrate is the miracle of the light, the oil and the flame. That the Greeks tainted all the oil. They impurified all the oil, and we would light the oil in the holy temple every day. And there was no more oil to be found except a tiny little jug, which was enough for maybe one night, if that. If they were lucky, it would last a night, this amount of oil. But the oil burnt for 8 days straight. The candles and flames remained aflame for 8 days. And that was an incredible miracle. And that's why we commemorate and with this holiday with lighting the candle for 8 days. And each day we add a candle. So the first day we light one candle. Of course, the shamash is always lit. That one in the middle right here is always lit. But every day we add another. So today is the first night, we're going to light one. Tomorrow we're going to light 2 until we get all the way up to 8 on the 8th day. Now, we try to light after sunset and about half an hour after sunset, once it's already nighttime, once it's past, as we say in the holy language, Tzeisach Kochavim, which means the stars are already out, which is about, depending on your location, between 18 to 30 minutes after sunset. Check your location. After that, we try to light, after it's already nightfall. And we say a blessing. There's a few blessings that I'll post below. And the whole idea of this holiday is to publicize the miracle, to make it famous, persume nisa, which means to publicize the mitzvah of God, which is what we're going to try to do. And this idea of publicizing the mitzvah of the miracle of God is also the idea of publicizing the existence of God to the world. That we have to do the exact opposite of what the Greeks wanted us to do. To uproot our Judaism, that's what they wanted. We have to strengthen and fortify our Judaism and spread the existence of God to the world, both to Jewish people who may not be aware or to non-Jewish people, righteous Gentiles who are not yet aware. We have to make them aware of God and make them aware of God's relationship that He desires to have with them. So this is what we're celebrating on Chanukah, and the light of the candles of Chanukah represent a deep divine light that's shining at all times and hidden within the world, that we have to connect to God and reveal His light. That there's a special light that's revealed on Chanukah, that's only revealed on Chanukah, that will be revealed when the Messiah comes, when the Mashiach comes. And this is a holiday to be joyous, to be besimcha, to be happy, to increase in happiness, increase in positivity, focus on the good, smile, sing, dance, be happy with the Chanukah candles, and spread the mitzvah to everybody. Tell every Jewish person to make sure they're lighting a menorah and to publicize it, to take pictures of it, to spread the pictures, to share it all over every social media you can, to get the light shining, because we know that a little bit of light dispels a lot of darkness. And this is what we're looking forward to, guys. Let's spread it to the edges of the earth, the holiday of Chanukah, till the Messiah Himself comes. That is what we have to do. So spread this video, guys. Share the Torah channel. Like, comment, subscribe. It helps reach more people. Please support the Torah channel below with any amount. Let's get ready to greet the Messiah. Let's get the message spread. Let's make the whole world aware of God's miracles that He did, and the ones that He continues to do for us, and the ones that He will do for us. God bless you all. May the Messiah come immediately. Happy Chanukah.